So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. It's not educational, but hopefully entertaining. We're gonna put some of the most popular Canadian credit cards on their tier list based on how attractive the card looks, or how likely you are to pick up girls after whipping out one of these baddies.
What did you say?
Wait, no. Seriously though, there are times when I almost apply for a credit card just because it looks cool even though the rewards aren't exactly amazing. Disclaimer, these are my opinions only. You might think I'm full of shit, and that's okay. So we're starting off with two S tiers. I mean, come on. The Platinum Card and the Gold Card, they are made to impress. I mean, they're made out of metal. I would say that the Platinum Card is ranked higher on the S tier than the Gold Card. I mean, the Gold Card does come in a rose gold color, which I like, but the Platinum Card is like the holy grail of look at me, I'm rich type of credit card. Alright, next, let's do the Cobalt Card. I mean, it's not the most attractive American Express card, but it is an American Express card nonetheless. American Express has to start from A tier, right? I mean, this Centurion or Gladiator mascot, absolutely classic. So the Cobalt Card, definitely an attractive card, not exactly classy like the Platinum Card or the Gold Card, but it's still attractive. So we're gonna put this in A tier. Okay, American Express Simplycash. I mean, what can you say? That Centurion in the background, absolutely gorgeous. I actually like this better than the Cobalt Card, so high A tier. Okay, the Simplycash Preferred. It's just a darker version of the Simplycash. I mean, I like this one too, although being darker, you can't really see the Centurion as well, but it's still an A tier. The Wealthsimple Cash Card. Okay, I know this is not a credit card, but most of us use this like a credit card, so we're just gonna assume that this is a credit card. That huge ass W in the middle of the card, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not exactly feeling it. I don't know if it's just because it's too plain and just a big ass W in the middle of the card. I mean, you might have a different opinion, but I'm putting this into the high C tier. Okay, next, the EQ Bank Card. I mean, the pure yellow aesthetics definitely doesn't look bad. It stands out. I mean, no other credit cards in Canada looks like this. I know it's kind of plain, it's only a yellow card, but it does stand out, so A tier. Well, maybe a lower A, but I do like it. Okay, next, the Triangle Mastercards, the regular and the World Elite version. Okay, I'm just gonna say it straight up, the regular version looks like crap. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks so boring. Like, is it just because of the huge ass triangle in the middle of the card along with the silver background? Like, is that it? I mean, probably my first D tier. Now the World Elite version. To me, black cards do look a little bit better. I mean, it's still got the triangle as the main centerpiece, but with the black background, it looks much better, so I'll give this a B. Let's go with the Scotiabank Gold Amex. I mean, this card doesn't have a Centurion in the middle of the card. Of course, I mean, the credit card issuer is Scotiabank. But I do like the overall look of this, the enlarged Scotiabank S in gold. I mean, you can't see the bottom half of the S, but it works. That contrast, beautiful, so high A tier. Next, the Scotiabank Momentum Visa Infinite. I think we're just gonna knock out all the most popular Scotiabank cards. I mean, that drop of water, I kind of like it. It gives the card a sense of calmness, or how fast you spend money with this card because it's flowing like water. I would rate this like a B. Like, it doesn't look bad, but it's not memorable. Next, the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite. Now, there's really no decorations to this card. Honestly, I don't mind. Sometimes less is more. For me, I kind of like this design a little bit more than the Momentum card, so high B. The Scotiabank regular Amex card. Now, see, the red doesn't look as nice as the Scotiabank Gold Amex. The red just looks, I don't know, cheap. I know that this is an entry-level credit card. It's not supposed to look luxurious, but this video is all about the looks, so C. Alright, let's knock out the TD cards next. Let's start off with the TD First Class Travel Visa Infinite card. Actually, you can basically group the First Class Visa Infinite card, the Cashback Visa Infinite, and the Aeroplan Visa Infinite in the same category because they all look kind of the same. And I'm sorry, they also look kind of boring. I mean, from a distance, all three cards are the same. So I'm gonna rate them all like a low C tier. I mean, these aren't exactly cheap cards either. If I'm paying $139 a year, I'm hoping the cards to be a little bit more attractive. Even though I use Apple Pay to pay for most of my stuff now, so people would never really know what card I'm using. You know what's funny? I actually think that the regular TD Cashback credit card looks better than the Visa Infinite version. Like, this card I would give a B grade. Let's go into the popular CIBC cards. I know CIBC's got quite a few cards, but we're just gonna rate the Aventura Visa Infinite and the Dividend Visa Infinite. Okay, the Aventura Visa Infinite looks freaking nice, okay? Like, look at this. You know it's a travel card. It's got a map, although I would prefer the map not to be focused on the freaking USA. Like, why is the top half of Canada cut off? Might as well put a world atlas on this card instead. I'm gonna have to take some points off there. I mean, it still looks nice, so low A. Now, the CIBC Dividend Visa Infinite. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that this is a black card. It's a simple, plain black card. Sometimes simple is better, but I'm just not feeling this one. I mean, comparing the Dividend Visa Infinite with the Passport Visa Infinite, I think I would prefer this one. So the Dividend Visa Infinite, I rate that a low B. Alright, let's check out some of BMO's most popular credit cards. Starting off with BMO Cashback Mastercard. I mean, one of the best credit cards for students. But in terms of aesthetics, I mean, you can tell that this is an entry-level credit card. Fun fact, this was my first credit card like 15 or 16 years ago in college. Although the cashback amount was different, the card looks almost the same. I mean, it was my first credit card back in the days. Good memories, simple, classic, so high B tier. The BMO Cashback World Elite, basically just a black version of the regular BMO Cashback Mastercard. I mean, definitely doesn't look bad, but I do prefer the regular version more. BMO's classic blue color is definitely more memorable than this one. I mean, there's just too many World Elite Mastercards and Visa Infinite cards that's black. Is it just me? I'm not feeling the vibe with this card, so like a high C tier for this one. Next, BMO AirMiles World Elite. Is it just me, or does BMO lack creativity in their card designs? This is just a black card with AirMiles written on it. I mean, BMO owns AirMiles now. I thought they would be prouder and print the blue AirMiles logo on the credit card. I believe they used to, but somehow they downgraded the design. Like, why? AirMiles is such a classic logo. I don't know, man. I kind of view this as the same as the BMO Cashback World Elite Mastercard, just plain black cards. I'm putting this in high C tier. I mean, I know. The Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite is also a plain black card, but it's got the scene logo on it, like they're proud of showing off their loyalty program. If BMO would just put back the AirMiles logo on this card would be like an A tier, no doubt. Come on, that logo is classic. Okay, BMO Eclipse Rise. I actually really like the blue overlay of this card as well. Like, one look of this card, you know that it's a BMO credit card. I mean, forget that this card doesn't provide good rewards, but in terms of aesthetics, I would probably rate this a high B tier. Okay, the Eclipse Visa Infinite version. I mean, it's just a black version of the previous card. I mean, come on. The blue version looks so much better than the black version. Yes, I know it's a simple black card, but at this point I've seen so many black World Elites and Visa Infinites, it's kind of like a black card fatigue at this point. It's a high C tier. Okay, RBC cards here. Let's start off with the ION Plus Visa. I like it. Yeah, it's a silver card, but the contrast with the dotted circular lines over here, at least aesthetically, this card looks more premium than its $4 a month price point. I think we're giving this card a low A here. Okay, Avion Visa Infinite. So another black card, but I do like the color contrast here. I mean, the RBC logo and the circular thing over here, the contrast definitely better than other black style cards. So another A tier over here, maybe a low A. Okay, the RBC WestJet World Elite. Dude, this card actually looks sick. Like, that WestJet logo. You see, this is what BMO AirMiles credit cards are missing. This card actually looks so nice. You don't have just one WestJet logo, you have two. And I also like the fact that this World Elite Mastercard isn't just completely black. There's at least different shades of coloring, showing some contrast. I think this actually deserves an S tier. Alright, let's look at another popular credit card, the Tangerine Moneyback Mastercard and its World version. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the old version a little bit more, you know, those arrows and stuff. But the newer version's definitely more simple. I mean, the orange is nice. It's Tangerine's color. I just hope that the newer versions will have a little bit more than just orange coloring. You see the older versions with the arrows emphasizing the catchphrase forward thinking. So the newer versions, I guess it would be like a lower B tier. Alright, the Simplycash Visa, a fantastic backup credit card. It's simple, it's neat, I don't hate it. I just don't know what these 3 circles are supposed to represent, but I don't hate it. It's a clean design. So a B tier. Alright, the next card. The MBNA Rewards World Elite Mastercard. Okay, truth be told, this card looks so much better in person. The photos don't do it justice. I like that it's a World Elite Mastercard that isn't just a boring black card. I think this is supposed to represent a flower or a webbed flower, but you know, the photos online don't look good, but in person they do. So a high B tier. Actually, I'm tempted to give this a low A. You know what? I won't. Okay, next, the Rogers Mastercards. You guys are gonna say, dude, you only say good things about these cards, but come on. These cards stand out. I like the red, okay? Like, you can tell that these are Rogers Mastercards like 10 meters away. Again, both cards look almost identical, but they're both A. Okay, next, the Koho Card. I don't know what it is with the new logo design, but it looks like a toy, okay? It looks like a freaking toy. It looks like a Monopoly credit card. Like, who designed this? So I like the color contrast, but like, if I was single, I'll feel a little bit embarrassed paying for dinner using this card. It's like paying using Monopoly money. I mean, this card is hard to grade, man. I like the concept, but that logo, that's a C tier. Finally, the PC World Elite Mastercard. So I have the old version, which looks like this, but I kind of like the new version better. Yeah, it's a simple black World Elite Mastercard, but I don't know. At least the PC logo is engraved in the background. I guess this is a B tier for me. Okay, yeah, so that's my list. There are many times when I wanted to apply for the Amex Gold card because it looks sick, but I controlled myself because I knew that it wasn't the best card for my spending habits. It just goes to show you how important a credit card's appearance is. People might absolutely get a credit card just because it looks badass. Just see how many people got the platinum card but most likely can't afford it. Alright, let me know if you agree with my list. I don't normally do these type of videos, but I just thought it might be fun to do one of these once in a while. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like and sub. And if you're new to the channel, I make financial tips for Canadians in my long form content and financial comedy in my shorts. With that said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.